Hello, welcome back to Super Hang On Sunday, the last one before Christmas. So let's begin our senior stage. Our endless road. We're driving home for Christmas. Christmas time. So, you ready for Christmas? Got everything done, all prepared, all set up? I do not. This week has probably been the least organised Christmas year that I've had. With the days that I've had and the time that I have had, it's just not happened. I've not been able to kind of sort everything out, so it's all been very annoyingly last minute, which I hate. I hate doing things last minute or rushing. It's just not the way to go, and yeah, annoys me. But luckily I've got a little bit of time now this next week, so I can sort things out. So it'll all be good in the end. It'll be fine, no problem at all. Yeah, this is kind of like, you know, year in review, and I've got a video coming up today. I think today. Also on the main channel, which is worth going and having a look at. So if you haven't seen, go and check that out as well. Yeah. So what's going on? Broken Sword. Broken Sword. As you remember, I was like, oh yeah, I'm going to live stream. I'm going to totally live stream. I'm going to do this. Yeah. No, we didn't. The reason we didn't was because I had that day that week, and then that got caught up in something else, and then all of the rest of my time suddenly was fulfilled with Christmas stuff or preparing for Christmas stuff, and suddenly I had no time available for it, or I had to do some Battlefield, so it just kind of got pushed, you know, back, which is what always happens. So New Year, that's definitely what's going to happen. I've got a couple of days and stuff. Actually, after New Year, I've got a couple of days where I'll be able to... Oh, get off me! Oh, damn it! I didn't want to go for the outside line. Yeah, I got a couple of days, excuse my voice, I've got a couple of days after New Year, so that will be some time for streaming, and definitely want to hit Broken Sword, hit it hard. I'm really looking forward to that game, so it's on my big to-do. Obviously, we've started a new, what have we started? A new civilization, and I've got a new civilization running, so I'm going to do some more streams of that, obviously, because I need to push that one forward. We're not particularly forward in time on that map so far, but things are going pretty well so far, so I'm quite pleased with that. Moving into the new year, you know, there's a lot of uncertainty. There's a lot of uncertainty when it comes to YouTube, for one thing. They keep changing things still, and it's not like minor tweaks, it's like these massively significant game-changing situations. So I'm going to be very curious to see what happens there. Luckily, you know, seeing as I don't rely on YouTube for a living, it's not a big worry for me. Like, if they suddenly were like, we're going to take monetization away, like, totally, I'd just be like, meh, okay, whatever. You know, I could just be like, okay, I'll just take the time that I would normally spend burning into YouTube and put it into illustration, and I'll just make a little bit more money that way. So it's not a big deal for me, really. And, you know, this channel, like I've said before, has been a constant source of enjoyment for me. The fact that we only get sort of small views and small subs on this channel is, you know, it just doesn't really sort of, I don't know, I never sort of think, oh dear, you know. It's kind of like I like all of the sort of comments and interaction we have on this channel already, so it's just a nice thing. I've been considering getting back into Minecraft a little bit as well. You know, the thing it's funny, I enjoy playing Minecraft, but what puts me off it is the fact that a lot of people do it, you know, and I know that sounds stupid because a lot of people play Battlefield, etc, etc, but I don't know, there's something else about Minecraft that it just seems like, I don't know, it just seems like the go-to game, like when people don't know what to play, if that makes sense, you know. It's like, what can I do? What do people like? Oh, Minecraft! Oh, I'll play that, you know, that's guaranteed to, and it's like, I don't know, it's just, nah. But yeah, I don't know. I'll look at it maybe. People have asked a lot about it, and maybe I think my commentary style does suit Minecraft, because I have a kind of narratey voice, and the series that I did before was actually pretty successful. I'm building on the world. I know that my there was another update coming out for it or something like that, and I was talking to Dynamite Tiger, who runs my sort of clan and server side things, to do with Minecraft, and he was telling me that there was like a new update and they were sort of redoing our map a little bit and stuff like that, so I'm kind of curious to get back into it. Yeah, it might be some fun times. You know what would be cool as well is if I had like, I could open the server a little and get some, you know, some people could come build on the server and stuff. That would actually probably be a pretty cool idea. So yeah, I might do that. It might be a New Year thing for me to do, is to get into that and especially now I have my PC, so Minecraft is going to run infinitely better on that. I'll be able to have some nice kind of like motion blur and things like that, make it look kind of nice. Seem to be doing okay here on Super Hang On for the first run. So what are you getting for Christmas, guys? What's your thing to get for Christmas this year? I myself, I'm not getting very much at all. I don't really need very much this year, you know. I have most things that I need. I don't really need anything. The main thing, and this has been this way for a lot. Oh sugar. That's what I was going to say. Oh, sugar. Oh, now we're not going to get the checkpoint. Damn it! Going to nuclear orange though. Nuclear orange will do. That'll suffice. I'm going to drink some juice because it's the morning. There we go. Right. Hard road. Yeah, I don't really have very much that I don't really need very much. So I think I was going to get one like small thing, which was that like in my new flat it annoys me a bit that I have this room which is like my kind of living actually it's more like my office and then sort of bedroom slash slash what else entertainment center room, I guess. And then my other space is because I live by myself in my flat, so I've got a single flat, so I've got like my other room which is like my lounge slash kitchen then. But yeah, it annoys me that basically I don't really have any sort of music source or media thing in the other room, so I want to get something for that. So I was just going to get like I don't know, some kind of like speaker MP Bluetooth thing, and just something that I can have music from the other computer through to. So that was my little thing. So that's pretty much all I don't know, might get something like that. Might be some other bits and pieces I want. There is something I'm going to get for myself in the new year, which I've talked about a lot, which is my new mic. I've been sort of working out how I'm going to do that. It's really awesome actually. The shop that I'm going to get it from, they do it on like 0% over 12 months. And because it's a little pricey, my new mic that I'm going to get, which is called the Roland RT6, if you've not seen me say this before, it looks really, it's a fantastic little device. It's going to give me a load of sort of freedom to do things, and the quality is ridiculous. But it is on the higher end of the price range, and oh crap, that was probably the worst I've ever taken that corner, apart from crashing. So yeah, that's what I'm going to get. So the store though, the guys seem really nice in the store, and I really value like smaller business, you know. I hate it when companies have poor customer service, or they just don't seem to care, or they give you wrong advice or whatever. And a lot of bigger companies tend to do this because of course they need a lot of employees, and they don't sort of necessarily have the same kind of standards as to who they need to employ, because they need to employ a volume of workers, and therefore the kind of quality thing is like, well, you know, it'd be nice if everybody knew what they were talking about, but we do need these people on the phones, so let's just employ a load of people who've got no clue what they're talking about, and then that'll have to do, which is just stupid really. Which is why it's always nice to go to these smaller shops. So I phoned the guys up, and it was interesting as well, because I'd phoned up a larger... Let me on! I'd phoned up a larger shop and asked about this, and they were kind of like, yeah, it does what it says on the box. And I was like, yeah, that's totally not helpful at all. So I phoned up this smaller music shop in South London, and they were really helpful, and the guy knew straight away exactly what I was talking about, and he answered all my questions really specifically, which was really good, because I was trying to find out if it could do what I wanted it to do. This linked into what I was talking about on this other video I posted today, where I was saying about, you know, people complaining about Battlefield not working, and I was like, well look, you know, if you're worried when you spend your money that it might not be what you wanted it to be, then maybe you should research a bit more and try and prepare yourself for the fact that your product might not necessarily be entirely what you wanted. Because I do that with everything, you know. Whenever I buy any product, I always assume, well, hey, look, there could be something wrong, it could not be what I want, I might have to just take it on the chin, and it's like, sometimes I've had things, oh my god, oh. I was kind of panicking there. That actually went really well until I hit that other bike. Anyway. But yeah, anyway, so long and short of it, I'm going to get this mic. And the best thing is, as I say, for a small business, I'm kind of surprised that they're doing it on sort of finance. But it's a fantastic option because it's 0%. So all it means is, it just means that you're still paying for the product in full. It just means that you don't have to pay it all in one go. So why the hell would you not do that? Unless you had money to burn, I guess. But it makes so much sense. So it becomes immediately just a fantastically easy amount, and it means that I can have this fantastic product in the process. So really looking forward to that. So that's going to be really, really good, and I will 100% review that product when I slide. Cha-cha slide. Yeah, 100% review that product when it comes out, and also I'll probably review the store. I was thinking about this because the guys were so nice to me. I was thinking that, you know, somebody else may want to buy this product, and also this Roland R26. I have tried searching on YouTube. Do it yourself, right? Search Roland R26 on YouTube. Try and find a video which actually explains what the hell the thing is and shows what it does in a very decent way. They're not. It's all just people going like, yeah, so I wanted my camera and this thing's really good, and it's all these guys that are like 50 years old going like, oh, I've got my camera set up which cost me £20,000, and yeah, I've got this new mic thing and it sort of helps you record your voice, and it's like, oh, for God's sake. So I want something that actually shows you what the bloody thing does, explains what it does in a way that's like straightforward, ABC. People are really bad at making sort of like what products are. There's a few channels that are really good. Dizzy Doug TV was one that I used a long time ago. I don't know if he's still making videos, because I think I was subscribed to him and then I haven't seen any, so maybe YouTube unsubbed me. I should actually go check that in a minute. But Dizzy Doug TV is a great guy. He's obviously over in the US, and he just reviews products and stuff like that. But he's really good at sort of explaining and breaking them down and stuff. Do you know what? Newegg. I got into Newegg into Orange, but not going to make it again. Come on, we got to get through this last checkpoint and the last one. We got to do it. Newegg, right? Newegg know what they're talking about, and so it irritates me a little bit that when they review products or when they look at products. For ages, I watched, because when I was trying to get my PC, you know, I was like going through and I was watching sort of some videos, trying to gather information and research, and so I was watching these Newegg videos, and I quickly realised that they weren't really giving you any more information than just what it says on the box, which is kind of annoying, really, because you want a bit more than that. You want to know, like, okay, so compared to this and this, does it help? And, you know, out of the features that it's got, which are perhaps the most important, are any of them irrelevant? And I suddenly, you know, the other thing is Newegg tried to, you know, they're like a store as well as obviously doing this show, so they're not really that impartial because they're trying to sell you the stuff. So it's like, if they're showing you a product, they're not necessarily going to tell you like, oh well, you know, it does this and this, but this feature is crap and that's why I wouldn't buy it. You know, they don't give you that information at all. All they do is literally just read off the back of the box, and it's so they know what they're talking about, but it's just kind of annoying. As opposed to somebody like Logan from you know, the tech, you know, with his stuff, he's obviously he's telling you exactly what he thinks and giving you the information you need. So, like with the sound card stuff this week, what a fantastic video that was. And I think that's the great kind of video you need to put out there to like just shut up the people who are going like, oh yes, I got this and this, and it's like, yeah, but realistically that doesn't actually give you any extra benefit. It was the same with like my computer, and people, you know, asking people like what's best in it to go into a PC is like asking someone how long a piece of string is. You know, everybody's going to have their own bloody opinion. Everybody's going to tell you you're wrong, and at the end of the day, you just have to kind of try and make the best informed decision about what you want to get that you can. And I still feel really happy with my system. I really do. It runs so good, and it looks so good, and very, very happy with it. So here we go. Anyway, let's get back on Christmas. We talked enough about all this other boring crap. I feel like I might want to do a 4-run episode today. Anyway, yeah, Christmas time. So, what do you do at Christmas? Is Christmas a sort of big family time, or is it a smaller affair? Do you have one Christmas tree, or 3 like we do? Yeah, we have 3 trees. It's weird. The 3 tree thing at our house kind of became really weird. It's me mainly that pushes for 3 trees. I love Christmas. I'm a big Christmas person, and oh crap. Basically, what happened was, we used to obviously just have 1 tree, and the tree used to be in our lounge, and that was great. And then we decided we would have a tree outside as well. So we have a tree outside on our lawn, and we put lights on it and stuff. Okay, and we always get a really nice tree for outside. And actually, we have several people in our village who are like, oh, we know it's Christmas when you know, my family put out their tree on the lawn. So that's kind of nice. And then basically, my dad, they finished converting the new sort of dining room that we had, and it's pretty big, I've got to tell you. So basically one year we decided, hey, let's have a tree in there. It'd be really nice, you know, because we have food in there and stuff. And then for thereafter, they were like, my parents were like, oh, well, you know, this was nice for this year. And I was like, no. I was like, this was really good. We're doing this every year now. So now we always have 3 trees. So, and it never occurs to me that most people don't do that. I'm always just like, what, 3 trees? Yeah, 3 trees. And I tell people, they're like, you have 3 trees. What? Just be called Dave 3 Trees. Come on, get on the... Look, I hate this. When you're stuck on the edge of the road... Oh no, this is... Like, I can't... I have to slow down. Look, at least I slowed... This will be interesting, right? I slowed down because I had to there, but how badly is it going to affect us? Pretty badly, I'm thinking. We threw on 7, so that's not too bad. It could be a lot worse. Do you know a game I would love to play sometime? Abe's Odyssey. Would love to play that game if it wasn't for the fact that it was brutally difficult. I really need to revisit that game because, you know, perhaps I can do better than I did on it in past times. Oh, Spider. Remember I said about wanting to do Spider as well. Gotta do that. I'm going to try and find a video of Spider and link it in the notes below so you can see what it is. Really would like to try that. Wonder if you can get Micro Machines on the PC. I'm going to look that up. I'd like to get Micro Machines and play it like multiplayer. I don't know if you remember. I don't know if you remember Micro Machines by Codemasters. My god, what a great game that was. You could never see what was coming up, so it made it insanely difficult. Micro Machines was like the most ridiculous game to play, because you had to go like ultra fast around these little objects and stuff. But you could never see what was coming up. So you'd have to like race, and then a corner would come out of nowhere, and you'd be like, ah! And you'd either go shooting off the end of the table, or you'd like run into a knife, or, you know, you'd go down the pocket of a snooker table or something. It was just ridiculous. Man, that game was a lot of fun. Who remembers that, Micro Machines? What an awesome, awesome game. I've still got it. I've still got my PlayStation disc of it. But I'm going to look it up. Oh my good lord. Some other things for the new year. I definitely need to get some USB controllers for the PC because, oh damn it! Every time! This chicane here is starting to become like a little death zone for me. I need to figure out a better way. And now we're going to get, again, same exact place. What is happening today? Look at this. How weird. The exact same spot 3 times in a row. How weird. I don't think that's ever happened before in this. Right, last run today. That is pretty weird. Same exact spot 3 times in a row. Super strange. Anyway, right, here we go. Last run. Last run. So yeah, and then of course we're back with the food and what does everybody do for food. It's an interesting one. This year I've got to work and stuff straight after Christmas Day. So I'm going to try and make the most of the couple of days beforehand. So probably going to have like a few sort of good meals, I think, before, you know, so we're going to have like this Sunday probably have a big sort of meal with my brother and that, and then going on into the week then we'll have our proper Christmas Day, etc, etc. But you know, like I've said on the other video that I did today, which is out, you know, Christmas, it's you know, we all like to get the nice things and have a nice day and eat and family and all the rest of it. But you know, you do need to sort of, I always think Christmas is like an important time. You should think about like what you have, how lucky you are in your life, and all this kind of stuff, because there's a lot of troubles going on all over the place. Some people have just absolutely appalling, frustrating situations that nobody seems to want to help them with, and it's just you know, beyond thinking about sometimes. And so, you know, it's worth always, oh damn, if you're the kind of family that sits around the table and says, okay, you know, what shall we sort of, you can make a toast, or if you're a religious family, you can say make a prayer. Oh what what was that? I just, well, we're definitely not. Okay, I'm veto. I'm resetting. Return to main menu. Yes. Right, here we go. This time, I was unwilling to accept that as my other run. It just went too far out. I want to get through that orange section, and it's not fair. Come on. Okay. So yeah, so if you're a religious family, you can make a prayer or whatever. But yeah, whenever you're sitting down for your Christmas food, I think you should always be thinking about, you know, sort of just the world and other people, and because that's what it's kind of, that time for me is about. It's about sort of reflection and thinking. I think that's why I enjoy Christmas so much. It's like, it's a happy time, but it's also a reflective time. It's kind of like end of the year, you know, so you kind of look back at everything and you think about it, and you just think about your place in the world maybe and stuff. I'm a bit of a heavy thinker, so you can see that I spend a lot of time sort of thinking about these kind of things. But it is, you know, it's you need to have some time where you can sit and think and reflect on things, and Christmas seems a pretty good time because everybody's around you, so you can talk to people and you can, you know, it just seems like the right kind of time to do it. And after all, that's kind of what family time is all about anyway, is sort of, you know, reflecting on those kind of things. And as I said on the other video, you know, everybody has, you know, through the year, everybody has like ups and downs and good times and bad, and so again, it's another sort of time where you can sort of think about those things, or maybe some of the personal things that have happened to you, and you can look at all of those things together, and you know, you can think about the context of the world a bit, and then you take all of that and you can sort of bring it forward into the new year, and you know what you want to achieve this year. And I always think with New Year's resolutions and stuff, people make these stupid New Year's I'm gonna run more, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. Have a more sort of meaningful, achievable New Year's resolution. You know, maybe something personal, like, you know, I'm gonna better myself by doing this, or I'm gonna help another person more, I'm gonna do this, or, you know, for example, a great one that I always sort of think people should do is to just, you know, calm it down. I'm sure that none of you guys need this, but I think there's quite a few people on sort of online who could just do with like tone it back a little bit, you know, calm down, be a bit more respectful to other people. I think that's always a great one. Oh, I'll tell you what I would like you guys to watch actually today, if you've made it this far through the video and you're hearing me say this. There's a video I made a while back on another I'm No Philosopher video, and I linked it on my Twitter actually yesterday. But I linked it on my Twitter yesterday, and I had forgotten about this experience. It was like a year ago, and I watched the video yesterday because I was trying to research for myself a couple of older videos. Like, I was trying to look at the style that I'd done them because I wanted to do another, you see. And so I watched this video back and I was like, wow, I totally forgot about this experience. It was really good. And basically what happened was this guy made some really nasty comment to me on one of my videos. It was really horrible. And so rather than just like remove and block him, I was like, why would you say that? It was like such a... Oh, come on, man. We're not getting to mountain, guys. Sorry. Oh dear. It's going to be the new year for this game then. I can't even boost yet. Oh no! Come on. Ah, crawled through the checkpoint. Anyway, so this guy made this horrible comment, and I wanted to sort of... I was like, this is... No, you know, what's up with this? What's up with this guy? You know, what's he thinking about? And it was a totally stupid comment. So anyway, I messaged him, and I basically said, hi there. So you left this comment, and I quoted it, and I pretty much sort of said, so why did you feel the need to say this? What's your problem? And he was kind of like, oh, yeah, didn't think you would actually reply to me, blah blah blah. And I said, well, maybe you should like think a little bit more about what it is that you're saying and what you're doing and all this kind of stuff. And he was kind of like, yeah, and he explains it. So I'll put that in that video and you'll see what I mean. But it was just interesting that I got a response. To be honest, I didn't expect to get the response that I did. What I expected was to get another negative sort of comment. I thought he would just reply to me saying like, F you, blah 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 blah, or whatever. Or he would just, or I'd just get no reply. But actually, I got this surprisingly, what would be the word? Considered response, and it really surprised me actually. It's got to be said, I think it's a rare one-off. I don't think that would happen very often. I think most of the time people would just tell me where to go if I sent them a message, say, you know, if they left me a horrible message anyway, and I said one saying, hi there, so what's up with you? I think most people would be like, but no, so I was quite surprised by that. But it was a good video to look back on, and I was like, wow, okay, that was, you know, really good. You can tell I'm not with it today. Look at this, I'm just going off the track. Random times. Anyway, so I wish you all a very happy Christmas, guys. Thank you for supporting this channel. Your continued support is always a massive help for me. It's so important for this channel. I love having, you know, you guys interact. Try to always leave a comment, just thinking about the video in general. You know, try to please share this channel as well. That's always a good one, because chances are, if you like the channel, then the kind of people that you associate with will probably enjoy it as well, I would imagine. So always try and share it, say, hey, have you seen this channel, etc, etc, because I do want to grow this channel going into the new year. I mean, if I could get up to sort of 5k, 6k with this channel, that would be super nice. We're sort of... Oh, come on, get to... No, it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. Damn it. Oh, damn you, America. I will beat you sometime. Oh, I can't believe it's going to 2014 on this map. How long have we been doing this map for? I don't even know. I can't even remember when we started doing this map. It's been months. Oh, good lord. We're up to like, what, 44 episodes on this right now? Like, I think like 15 of those were like the first stages, and then like 30 of them have been like this. Anyway, alright guys, thanks for watching. Have a fantastic Christmas. I'll see you very shortly, this week probably, for some streaming action. Join me there, watch me on Twitter and everything like that. See you next time, guys. Have a good Christmas time, New Year.